Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another exciting installment of Living World of Darkness, Rage Across. Now, Shin-Lo's been working over the weekends for something nice, something extravagant, something to really put his tea table to use, and also a little bit of something else. Something that will really get some kick started, and also maybe put some more of that mucho dineros in his pocket. So he basically has constructed something that will be revealed as the grand opening. So basically, if anybody approaches near the Stargazer cabin, it has a like this big sheet over it, and basically a couple of chairs. Looks like basically like something's about to commence, like almost like a play or something. So it has little play, you know, all that little playwrights and stuff sitting down, written. So basically, what I was saying. And basically you see a nice, very beautiful kinfolk will be passing them out and stuff, put them in the chairs, and yeah.
Well, I mean, I will take the lead then. So, Raphael has been observing a little bit of what the fuck was going on, and he thought, you know what, I'm gonna be a smartass. Except that, well, let's just say that he needs to work better on his ancestor mastery, because most of the time, apparently, he botched, and now it's Enrique, the ancestor Shallowlord, who, well, decides that perhaps it is time to observe this new domain and what a good night game would look like.
Following close behind will be Simon. He's he's there. He's been quiet most of the day, but feeling a bit better now. He's thinking he's going to socialize. And hey, what's going on there? Seems interesting.
I'm sorry, you talked to me, OC.
Oh no, he didn't talk to
okay.
you. He just came.
Okay. Christy, I think you can introduce yourself and stuff.
I wasn't really paying too close of attention, so I'm not quite sure what this is. Is this something I can wander by? Because I don't know if she'd be heading this way.
You can definitely wander by that way.
Okay, then I'm just going to have her do that, because she's probably on her way from one place to another. I can make up places, but it doesn't really matter too much. And she sort of pauses a little distance away. She's not really sure what the hell's going on, so just sort of has found sort of a tree and is standing, like basically leaning against it when she finally pauses, just because she's curious.
And basically, what you will see, you'll basically see, a bunch of kinfolks, starting to fill the seats a little bit, picking up the little playwright and just be like, what's this? Looking, reading a little bit, like, They talking to each other a little bit, be like, oh, this must have been what that Stargazer was talking about, giving out flyers. Basically, you just hear them mumbling and stuff. And basically, a kinfolk, very nice looking kinfolk, she'll be passing out refreshments and stuff, in plastic cups. She'll be passing them out, and she'll come by, the two rise and bow to them, and give them a cup of tea, and be like, in 5 minutes.
As Enrique strokes his absent beer. Well, it seems to be an interesting sight. I wonder what is going to come from this. Perhaps an interesting game. It has been a long time. Probably too long.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but and he'll look around. Looks interesting. Oh, hello, Chloe Raya, and he'll show throat.
Hi. As she sort of waves him up.
Enrique will turn to a little bow. My Lady Fury. Always a pleasure to see you.
Simon smirks.
If this was anybody else, she'd think that was mocking, but she doesn't think that's actually mocking at this point. And so what you actually get is a smirk. But she doesn't, but since you actually bowed, she's not going to let you up. she's just going to kind of stare at Jerry bowing, see how long he'll stay down there.
Yeah, Simon's like smiling at what he's saying right now, probably like having figured out what she's doing. So he's just looking at Enrique, smiling.
How does the evening find you?
I'm good. How are you? As Little Miss Casual remains Little Miss Casual.
I find myself in a pretty good mood. I have decided that perhaps today would be a day to stretch my legs a little bit. And I stumbled upon this establishment, which seems to be rather strange and yet intriguing.
As have I. She just kind of looks at the whole thing perplexed at this point.
Might you do me the courtesy of raising?
Chloe looks down and she's like, "Are you sure? You seem to like that position."
It is only courteous to bow before your elders. Although I may understand that in this time and age, things might be a little bit different.
Tilt of head? She looks super confused at this by that. At what age are you from, Raphael? She'll go ahead and lean forward and touch his shoulder, kind of, the hand you can get up. At this point, she's had her little joke.
I'm not sure we're still with Raphael, actually.
Well, as far as Chloe knows, it's Raphael, so that's why she said that.
I'm expecting a mission where he was strange and he said another name. So.
And he gets up. And fortunately, my descendant is not currently available to you. I have decided to hop in for a little ride.
She winces a little bit because she remembers somebody else who had problems with their fucking ancestors. Yelled at her about a blanket. Who yelled at her about a blanket. She remembers this very clearly. So she winces just a little bit as you say this.
Man will step out basically with a, with a nice, with a kind of a, patched up suit basically. He happens to be like a bonar can. He looks at everybody, takes out like a microphone that's hooked onto like a Hello Kitty, basically jury rig.
When I do that, Max runs. Junior runs when Max.
Ladies and gentlemen, kinfolks and guru around the scepter of the green, I'm here today to introduce you to the play presented by Shin-Lo Entertainment's Paradise.
Simon giggled at Shin-Lo Entertainment.
And basically, you will see this, this curtain will go up, and basically you will see a booth right there. And you will see basically a kinfolk who looks like she's straight out of a black and white picture. And she looks like she could be a Marilyn Monroe stunt double or something, whatever. And she runs over, her running down, and she basically goes into like the confession booth, and basically the confession booth will basically open up by like two other kids pulling out the way. You'll see Shin-Lo with a long white beard, with a pastor uniform, and her sitting right there. Come here, my child. What troubles you? Be like, I have sinned a great deal. I have urges. Urges. Temptation, such thought provokes your mind. What urges do you have, my well-bosomed lady? And basically she will, dramatically flop over. I have these urges that keeps. Basically, she'll basically start doing like she's holding her heart and just basically like it's pumping. Don't stop, my lady. Let me tell you how you can cure those urges. Shin-Lo will get up
You can go to the table
and pulls her close. I will tell you how to cure these urges. And he will take out a pair of dice. With these dice, you can roll away with fate. You can have with all that you want and all that you desire. The dice is not so far. Good time. Come, my child. Heaven is not so far away. Basically, he will point and unveiling of basically a nice looking the stargazer cabinet was unused. Is basically very done up nice. Roll the dice. Tempt fate.
Okay.
That's all. Welcome. Stars. Paradise. And basically you'll just hear dramatic music. Shin-Lo will step forward. Welcome all. You're all welcome to participate and join in on the tea house, a gambling house, to rest your weary spirits and souls. Come, heavens and stars is not so far away. Tempt fate. Roll the dice. Maybe you can see.
Someone kind of looks and blinks. This is a weird way to do this. And he'll get a text. I'll just go have a picnic with my kinfolk. I'll be right back.
Chloe looks at Simon very, very strangely because that is the oddest excuse ever.
And he'll show his like a text of someone's asking for like, hey, come to we're having picnic, come over.
That doesn't really change the fact that a picnic is a really weird excuse.
And he'll just shrug, hey, I'll be right back.
That was weird.
Well,
Come.
And
Hello.
did Enrique actually give did he actually give a name, or did he just say that he was like not his descendant?
well, I mean, if I hadn't been interrupted by Mr. Presentation, who needed to show off how amazing his tea house is, I would have.
Okay, well, do you want to assume it happened?
No, we can continue. We can
Just-
continue.
If you're
As,
no, I'm just asking because she didn't know how to refer to him.
No. I mean, it's just that he wouldn't have, like, there's activity on the side, so it's like, huh, I look at activity on the side, then it goes back to you. You
But-
may call me Enrique de la Villa.
Okay. Well, Sir Enrique, if you'd like to go first, I would be honored.
Of course, my lady. As he will walk. He will walk like gambling night.
Oh my god, I feel like he's Don Quixote or something. Does he tilt at windmills?
I have no idea what that means.
Never mind, I'll explain after the scene.
Yeah, no, I mean he just walks in. Walks in like very nose in the air, like, yes, I know my superiority.
So, as y'all basically the little stairs to the cabin, and basically you'll see y'all get like individual chips. You'll get one with the Shadow Lord symbol on it, and Chloe will get one with the Black Fury symbol on it. And on the back it says VIP section.
Oh look, we're getting very specialty things. I'm feeling pretty excited. She looks confused though because she has no idea where there'd be a VIP section at.
You go in, it is very well prepared. Basically, you'll see that there's chairs if you choose to sit on them, but there's basically mats, a Russian roulette table, there's a poker table, there's you can smell the smell of food being done in the kitchen, basically.
Okay, I have to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you really say Russian roulette table?
He did, but I don't think he meant that.
Probably. Yeah, I probably didn't meant that. Roulette table, basically, my bad.
Okay, no.
Russian roulette.
I'm like, okay, that's a little bit of extreme.
I mean, we can have that, but like, anyways, there's a roulette table, a gambling table, and there's two tables that's in this picture, and basically there's a roulette table. And basically, when you go further in the back, like one of the bedrooms has been converted to like people into like a section of basically it says VIP on it, and basically it can fit about 10 people in it, basically, and there's not really nobody in the VIP section, just coins. And basically, you'll see you see Shin-Lo right there. He'll bow and basically be like, "Ah, I see." Hello.
Good evening, son of the East.
Do you have your VIP chips?
Chloe will hold hers up between two fingers, looking rather uncertain about this.
Ah, there. Yes, you may enter. And then he'll, basically be like, sit, have a seat, look at the menu, and figure out what you would like. We have one specialty, and today we have all types of food and eatery, and also wine.
Okay then.
Interesting.
And yes.
I will be your server today. I always tend to the VIP, the specials.
Hmm.
What would you suggest?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Aren't you
What
independent?
would I suggest? Of course, what would I suggest? I will suggest a little bit of the green herbal tea with a nice glass of Chardonnay and also some well grilled salmon with a bowl of rice on the side. Finally, that is finally seasoned
Did you say a bowl of ice?
rice.
Oh, rice. Okay. I must have misheard. My apologies.
Mhm.
Just
Hmm.
nod. Just, that sounds like it would be good.
And he will
Indeed.
clap his hand. He will clap his hand, and you'll see basically a girl will run right next to him. Oh, my dear, would you mind serving these orders? And basically he'll write it down and he'll give it to her. She'll just bow. Like, oh, thank you. You're dear. It will be done in about 15 minutes. So how about we sit and we congregate?
If that is how you call this, indeed, we may.
And basically he will suggest y'all take y'all shoes off before y'all sit down.
Uh, yep. Enrique will sit down.
She'll play along. That's fine.
I am glad that you all here, and he'll basically you see the same girl running back with basically tea and just put it in the middle of y'all table, and she'll pour. You've been extra lovely today, and she'll bow, smile, and then you know, and he will look. The tea is quite lovely. How about you try some?
Yeah. I mean, she likes tea. She'll totally drink the tea. I mean, she likes tea.
Enrique will visibly drink after the Adrian.
Okay then. Oh God, all that traditional crap. Look at that.
I mean, you can call this traditional thing. I have another explanation.
Okay. Well, that you're checking for poison, but whatever. She doesn't have any way of fighting off poison, so it wouldn't really help you.
I know. And yeah, then he will drink some of the tea.
You get a nice taste of that green tea, that nice soothing taste. Very authentic with a pinch of honey in it. It's very good. So,
I
how do you all like it?
It is quite exquisite. Even if I have to confess that I had a more kinship with red wine.
You would like some red wine instead of some Chardonnay?
Hmm. I would have preferred a more Spaniard drink, but yes, a French wine will do.
Excuse me. And he'll basically, my dearest, my lovely dearest. And basically, the same girl run in there. Fine red wine for this gentleman. I'm pretty sure that you was able to pick up some. And she'll nod. Thank you. You are very lovely and exquisite. Without you, this place would be nothing. He'll kind of blush and she'll run off. Like I was saying, Heavens and Stars is the new establishment that will help all Guru and Kin come and all fellowship and unwind from the hardships of battles and missions.
A noble cause, even if I see gambling tables, I suppose that your establishment shall be taking part of the money spent here.
Of course. It will be going to the funds to the Sept, actually. Money that's taken here will be going to the funds of the Sept and also helping kinfolks that are in need. And you'll also be giving back cause to a greater cause bigger than oneself. And we're doing the Emerald's mother work, but also dabbling in the vices that we congregate.
I think the definition of vice depends from one civilization to another.
Agreed.
But yes, I think this may very well be an interesting place for interesting activities, as it may.
Yes, yes, yes. It is the house of worship. With pain and fortune, come bring your money down. It's here for what you desire. And basically, he'll have his hands up, and then we'll go back down.
Enrique's gonna turn to the Adrian. I wasn't aware that troubadours were still in place in this day and age.
It's not a troubadour. He's simply singing. It's entertainment. I mean,
Perhaps.
Galliards often sing, right?
Not always.
No, I didn't say always. I'm not a singer. But I'm not going to be shocked by a Galliard singing to me.
He nods. Things may be different nowadays.
Things are different everywhere.
The kinfolk will now come basically with a large platter with a rice bowl with a little red powder on top, and basically on the side, basically individual sliced up pieces of salmon that's grilled, and and another refill of basically the green herbal tea with Chardonnay, and basically the Frenchman will get basically his red wine. She'll just put it down there and bow to each one of them, put down their food, and basically you see Shin-Lo look at her and be like, "You have been most exquisite here. Your service, I am. You do fine work." And basically he'll bow to her, and lift up her hand and kiss it. She'll blush and then she'll go, and then he'll sit back down. Hope you will enjoy the food.
Thank you. As she's kind of looking over all of it, just because I'm guessing that's a pretty big portion. You said it was a pretty big platter.
It's pretty big. It's enough to feed a guru if they hungry. Basically, this is a guru size portion. Basically.
Well, we are guru in this room, it seems.
Yeah, and this is basically you'll find this.
And she will hopefully, I'm assuming if it's a platter, then I mean, then is it like big, one of those really big ones that basically we're both sharing from, and we just kind of take off some, or is it like just really big plates?
Oh yeah, y'all each one have like basically like this platter.
Okay, yeah, she'll grab a fork. She'll totally dig in, try this stuff. She is not apparently as afraid as her dining partner.
Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. He is actually quite enjoying the wine.
After I tried it first.
Maybe. But yeah, no, he actually seems to be very much enjoying the food, as he pretty much I guess there can be a very obvious difference, is that when you eat the food, he's rather, eating slowly, as if he is savoring every second and its taste. I mean, someone would think that he hasn't eaten for a long time.
It's very good. The salmon is well seasoned. The rice has a like different taste to it because it has basically it derives from the Japanese and Chinese stigma of basically having just plain rice. It has like basically the red powder is basically Cajun powder. It's a sweet spice, spicy taste.
It sounds like something she'd like.
Mm.
I mean, she's cool with a little bit of heat, just not like I'm gonna die because this food is burning my mouth.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Yeah, she'll dig right in, and look. She'll very much look like she's enjoying it, and she hasn't really touched the wine yet, but she is enjoying the tea for sure.
Mm. Seems that you will indeed be very busy in the future if you need to make this establishment run. Do you intend in the future to stay here, or to give it a hand to kinfolk to make food and taking care of this business?
That is the plan for the future. I do plan on expanding and having different varieties soon. That is always the plan. But I would be in need of some extra assistance of.
Mm. Be mindful, Master Shin-Lo. Sometimes bringing too much distraction, Garu, can stray them away from their duty.
This is this is for free time only. This is when you wind down and relax, when you're not battling, when you're not going through, say, the pain of battles, the lovely times when we all congregate.
Maybe. Still, be careful towards your expansions.
Of course. But like after we're done with this meal, you can all see the gambling hall.
He will smirk. Cards or dice?
Pick your vice, my friend.
I am not sure regarding the card games of today. However, card games are still card games. I would be interested in seeing what you have in terms of cards.
Of course. Once we are done having such a lovely meal, we will congregate in the other room, the hall. Other than that, what do you have going on in the setup right now? What is? I heard there's missions going. There's happening. Can help with.
There's planning for various missions, certainly.
Like what? I know we have some problems that's dealing with that. What do they call themselves? To do with the Macers or whatever they call themselves.
The Masons. And it's not really what they call themselves, it's their last name. It's a family.
Interesting. And
yes, the warder has put me in charge of that. I'm still trying to catch all the details on it.
If you need help, I am here. And I am always around.
You're welcome to help in any way you think you can. I would talk to the others who are working on this and find out what you can. And she looks pointedly at Enrique.
Yes. The case of the peasants who rise above their station. Also, I guess I have given the information to your honor, Philodox, or rather should I say, Raphael has. He is currently working on finding more clues. I am sure that when he will be available, he will come to you and talk to you about it.
He's spoken with Katja, that's true. And she has informed me of what he said. By the way, what's it like taking over someone else's body as she looks at him?
I do not think I can truly describe it to you until the moment you will experience it yourself. As he smirks. But it is a strange experience as my memories and those of my descendant merge. We start where we end, and he starts where I end. As of currently, I am enjoying a gorgeous meal with interesting individuals. You more than anyone else.
Chloe just kind of blinks at this. And she will grab the glass of wine she hasn't actually tried yet, and she will lift it in a toast towards him without saying anything.
Oh yeah, he will toast. He will toast because that's what I was about to say.
So I'll introduce a 10-point to this thing. What 10 points?
Okay. If I'm gonna get strong armed, I'll basically have 10 point. I assume this is it at your usual spot near the Wormfoe's cabin.
No.
Where have you put this nonsense together?
Basically, what 10 point will see is basically she'll walk past and see one of the unused Stargazer like cabins now used, and basically what you'll see is a bunch of camp folks and
One of those
like
tree houses.
going up these stairs, and basically you'll see like a sign called Heaven and Stars, and basically you'll see people going in there, you know, and see like this girl camp folk basically in front, like handing people basically chips and stuff.
Yeah, I'll say that
The,
10 Point's been down below, perched on the rock, idly smoking and wondering what the hell is going on up there. And curiosity will finally get the better of her, so she and her velvet-covered antlers will, well, I should say actually at this point they're probably, what, half-grown velvet-covered antlers? Yeah, she'll finally go up there if none of the kin seem set on stopping her.
And they will actually make way, and when the kinfolk sees you, she'll look and basically like this little bell thing and just like hit it like a little bong. And basically in the other room, Shin-Lo will get up and be like, "Excuse me for a minute." Shin-Lo will go out there, and when 10 Point get there, he'll be holding a green like pain and fortune. Come on, come on. Welcome to heaven's paradise. Bring your money. Worship is here tonight.
Is she just being given chips when she hasn't given any money?
No, he'll give her a green chip.
Okay.
He'll give her a green chip with basically the symbol of Fiona on it. Like it's etched in there.
Yeah, okay. She'll be a little bewildered by this whole song and dance, but and still have her bells around her wrist rather than around her antlers as they're still growing. But we'll kind of glance up. Yeah, what? It just kind of gestures around. What is this?
It's where you lay your burdens down. Place to worship. Come on, come on. Put it all on the floor. Heaven is here tonight. Her up the stairs, like
She's just gonna hold on to this green chip and kind of follow him skeptically, looking around because he said it's a place of worship. Where are the shrines? She doesn't see any shrines. This is sus.
and basically you'll look around. You'll see like this table in there in the cabin, and basically see a bunch of mats and like kinfolks basically like, you know, actually gambling, a roulette table, and basically you can smell food being made in the kitchen. You know, kinfolk running back and forth from the kitchen, you know, carrying out food and
I
stuff.
see where all that
drink.
game money went. These tables are cheap. Shit.
And basically, you basically see, you know, Shin-Lo guiding you through, you know, the kinfolks bowing to you, like saying hi and stuff. Look around and be like, "My peoples of worship, are you having a good time?" And the kinfolks be like, "Yeah." And you just gonna hear like one kinfolk like, "Preach it, brother Shin-Lo." Yeah.
Oh God.
And basically he will lead you to the VIP room where you'll see Chloe and
not Raphael.
Yeah, and the Shadow Lord, and he'll be like, "Take a minute, sit down and lay your burdens down, and take these because you are a special winner." And he'll give you a gold set of dice, basically.
10 Point now has a green etched chip in one hand and a set of gold dice in the other hand, and is very clearly befuddled by all of this.
When you look in there, Chloe is pretty much focused on the food. Having just finished her toast, she has taken a sip of the wine finally. But yeah, she's just focusing on her food. She'll kind of look up and kind of wave, and awkwardly, because this is a really weird situation.
Yep. And 10 Point kind of fumbles for a second before, just very briefly, almost like one would dip into a bow, but she manages to somehow kind of smoothly go down just far enough that a knee taps the ground, tilting up her chin before coming back up again so that it's more of a simple one and done movement instead of the awkward chilling around on the ground thing.
That's, you know, Chloe's fine with that. She's perfectly fine with that. She would be fine if all you did was say sup and sound respectful. So,
It's hard to break these habits, man. It's hard.
well, nobody really tries. She stopped even trying to make people change their habits. She just accepts whatever they throw her.
Yep. So she'll do that and offer a respective back of the chin rather than forward to Chloe and Raphael both, addressing them respectively as Raya and Yuff.
About this time, Simon will come back, still probably like eating the remaining of his sandwich. Look around, and I'll go back to go to the table where there was people that he knows, and there's one more person now.
Actually, I'm sorry to do this to you. You'll be stopped by the door, and basically the kinfolk will do it again, and Shin-Lo will be like, "Excuse me." We'll go out
The
and
whole
just be
song
like,
and dance again.
"Fortune, goodwill, and luck, come to heaven's paradise. You will be here to roll the dice. Heaven is here, but you are the star, and here is your paradise." And basically, he'll give you it with the Chowder guy symbol on it.
Thank you, Shin-Lo. And he'll look at it. Well, alright then. And he'll go, so what do I do with this?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough when you divulge in your vices. An evil smile, but like, playfully. Now let us congregate, VIP. And he'll guide you in the room with everybody else, basically.
Okay, thank you. And I'll smile at Shin-Lo.
And you see what you want to eat. Bear your burdens.
Kind of just had dinner, but I'll have whiskey on ice.
And he'll just soak away.
Don't worry, 10 Point is delighted that there's food. She loves that Shin-Lo always has food. So she is happily partaking in whatever has been offered.
You have a menu, basically. Basically, it's all the items that he's been serving weeks he's been here. And if you have a special order, let him know.
You can see that I think Chloe and Raphael are both eating salmon with rice. I think we're both eating the same thing. Two different wines, but other than that, I think it's all the same.
No, she'll just ask for whatever's still warm.
Steak it is.
Simon will just take a seat at the table. So, what exactly is going on?
I don't know.
And Raphael, or not Raphael, will take another glass, pour wine into the glass, and hand it to 10 Point. You may indulge in vice. After all, this is what this place is for, isn't it?
Blink. I mean, she takes it politely on autopilot, but...
You may now indulge in advice? That's just hilarious. Yeah. I was just watching that whole thing with just this amused look on her face.
It turns out 10 Point is very readily taken aback by just normal friendly behavior. It's pretty fabulous.
As he's observing her, waiting for the moment she's gonna drink or not.
Yeah, there's a brief pause. There's kind of the puzzled look because the vice, what the you know, and she does eventually realize she's been holding this for just a couple seconds too long to be considered polite, and she will take a light sip out of it. Thank you. Yeah.
Of course. It is my pleasure. It is not every day you may probably be able to drink such a refined wine.
No, it's not. Huh. She kind of like shoots a glance over at Chloe, like, what the fuck's going on? What's happening? What is my life? Like this very brief little glance that's like, something is awry, and I don't know what it is.
and she'll just look at 10 Point and just say, "May I introduce you to Enrique?"
Oh, so that's his name.
As she gestures to Raphael.
As yes, not Raphael smirks.
Oh. Well then, good day to you, Enrique. I am known as 10 Point because she has not met with so many people who have been taken over by ancestor spirits and is never quite sure where the line, like how hard or soft the line is between the two.
And he nods. Do not worry, child. I am simply here on a small visit. And it is not for me to judge those who are still among the living. I have made my time.
Basically, when you while y'all talking, basically you will have your food served. 10 Point will get a nice juicy steak, and Simon will get his bowl of basically the food that he requested Shin-Lo to get done a long time ago. And basically, the kinfolk will look at y'all, Rias, if I may speak.
Go ahead. And he'll like go look at Chloe. He can go ahead, right?
Go ahead with what?
I don't know. He said he was about to speak.
There's a kinfolk that said Reyes, if I may speak.
Oh, yeah, sure. Chloe, sorry, Chloe was apparently too occupied with her food. I don't know. I missed that totally. And she'll just look up and nod.
If you would exchange your VIP tokens, I will give you the appropriate chips that amount to them.
Simon will hand over his Child of a Gaia token chip.
Yeah, Enrique will pass. Chip.
And basically, she will go around, collect the chips, and basically you'll see like a little little dispenser on her like belt, but it's like wide enough so it can fit like, you know. She'll basically dispense to y'all basically 20 poker chips, basically 5 tens, and then about 5 tens, and then another 5 will be basically 50.
Chloe will do this and just kind of look at it like, and she'll look at the others and be like, "Do you guys want to split my stack?" I'm probably just watch. I'm not much of a, gambling person.
He'll look at the other two.
As he looks, but Raya, surely you wouldn't want to undispose our host. Where's the fun in just staying on the side?
I am perfectly happy to watch. I'm sure I'll enjoy it immensely. As she smiles politely to Shin-Lo.
Shin-Lo is not there.
Oh, okay.
He is.
Okay, then to your other person. Your other person.
the kinfolk will basically smile, nod, and then she will basically go into the. She'll basically go in like out the door and basically everybody's done eating. She'll lead them to the gambling hall, basically, aka 5 feet the other way.
That's fine. Yeah, she will literally just be, she'll split them up into even piles and kind of push them towards you three. Or four,
So,
or however many is here.
What exactly did we get? You said 20 chips? Or
You got 20. Yeah, 20. One was basically my bad. I had it written down. Five sets of tens, basically. Another 5 was basically 50s, and then another set was basically the rest was basically hundreds, basically.
oh Jesus! Realize that's $100 chips, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ!
It depends if you actually get money at the end of it. If it's just for fun, then
This is true. I'm just sitting here like if you just went and cashed out now, that's over $1,000. Admittedly, 10 Point doesn't appreciate this math, but Katie is reeling.
The kinfolk will basically pipe up and basically, this is basically a mock run for Urias to see how well the chips are going. This whole grand evening is a mock run.
He Enrique nods as he looks at 10 Point. You may go unafraid then.
But if you choose to spend money like other kinfolks have, and you hear somebody in the hey, get cheating, and basically you hear Shin-Lo just basically like, I think everything will be okay.
Yeah.
So, do everybody go into the gambling hall?
Yeah. Enrique will take the poor deer under its wing, guiding her to the slaughterhouse.
Yep.
It's okay.
10 Point was probably
So-
the last to give up her etched chip, and she was like, but it's green and it has my clan symbol. Oh, okay, fine. This is what everyone else is doing.
Once she sees that, basically kind of see that look, like the kinfolk, she has a very straight expression on her face. Like, if you want to keep the coin, just come back.
and she'll nod. She can get another one later, she guesses. And we'll and yeah, is being guided by the Shadow Lord into the gambling den. This can't possibly end in tears.
So basically, when y'all get in, y'all basically see Shin-Lo basically demonstrating what he'll do to basically basically people who try to cheat with the kinfolk. They're playing around, basically saying, I will throw you out of this establishment. Guru and kinfolk alike, be aware that this is a place of worship. This is a place where you come down and congregate and gamble away and indulge in your vices, as long as it's not breaking the litany. And then he'll wink and everybody just start laughing. Now, come all in your vices. And gamble. And I'm basically...
And yeah, the Shadow Lord will whisper to the poor stag, cheating is not against the litany now, is it?
There's just a
Would you
tiny little
indulge?
head shake. She leans over a bit and kind of catches herself, realizing that whispering puts her awfully deep inside his personal bubble, but he's already like guiding her along, so she's kind of not sure where the line is anymore. There's brief hesitation before she simply answers, I don't think I can cheat. I don't know how to play any of these games.
It's okay, child. We all learn eventually.
Well, 10 Point has a glass of
She
wine
will
and a
take-
handful of tokens and is getting guided. She doesn't know what any of these are, so she will just go to whichever place she is propelled.
And when y'all turn around, Shin-Lo is no longer there. Empty poker table right there. Like it's oddly waiting for y'all with the right amount of chairs.
And yeah, he will take place.
Chloe's just followed in. And did anybody take the ones the chips that she offered, or did you guys just leave them back there?
I mean, yes, it has been gracefully distributed amongst
Okay. Fair enough.
presents.
In which case she'll go over, pretty much follow wherever the bulk of you guys are going and watch as you do stuff. Probably drink her glass of wine.
So everybody sits at the table.
Except for Chloe, who stands behind because she's not playing.
So as y'all take a seat, basically you'll see Shin-Lo slowly rise out, and basically you'll hear a little kid like, the great pumpkin has arrived. The gambling extraordinaire, the poker man with all the duties. Here he comes. And basically see Shin-Lo work suit and like a little top hat
Oh my
and
God.
a bunch of cards in his hand.
What is
And a
this
little
stuff?
broken monocle. I am your dealer tonight. Welcome to my table. Dispensing the cards to each one of y'all. Tonight, as we call Texas Hold'em, we will be relying on just you and how well you can deal the deal. And he'll just smile. Basically just looking at y'all. Are you ready to play the game?
And since Chloe is only observing, but she's fairly sure you're not supposed to show each other your hands with the way everyone else in the room is like huddling over theirs, 10 Point will kind of glance back, hopefully.
It's okay. Let me lend you those sunglasses. They totally don't reflect your cards, like obviously.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, Chloe will actually look at people's cards, just not say anything. She's behind. You know what I mean? She's curious. She'll look, but she's just not going to say anything.
Oh, well, crap.
Simon will sit down.
I mean, if someone gets her attention before she does it, that's another subject. But
Yeah. When they sit down and cards are getting dealt and she sees how other people at other tables are composing herself, she'll like cast a pleading glance back at Chloe like, do you know how to play this?
10 Point. You can pick a helper. And he'll take his little cane out basically and to it and just point at.
I mean, little? Like I've watched it on TV once.
That would still be an improvement. If you would, Raya. Because otherwise I'm going to guess.
Please be courteous as he looks at the croupier and lie us with the rules of this card game.
Not sleep, okay? So,
I mean, I'll try. I just don't get mad at me if you lose.
I don't think I'm losing anything, so she kind of shrugs helplessly.
Have the conviction. Lose. This game is all about instincts, all about chances, all about what you can do.
Oh, so
Shin-Lo explained.
it's about a YOLO mission.
What'd she say?
Get it. No, she's like, oh, so it's about a YOLO mission.
Ah, yes. Put your luck on the table. Maybe you'll get a win or two. If you're lucky, if you're special, come, come, come to the house of thrill. Throw his hands up in the sky. And basically, what we'll do is basically it's gonna go OC. You'll throw basically you put in an amount of chips, and we're gonna roll the fake dice basically. 1D, basically 1 or 2, and I decide basically who wins.
I mean, usually when you do, well, most of the time when you do those, it's like 4 dice at a time if you're playing one of the actual systems that uses them. So you could do 4 just to have a little bit more leeway in terms of, there's more of a chance of being a spread to figure out who did that. You know what I mean?
So I will basically pick a number. So Nelson's 1, 10 points, 2, 3 is basically the Shadow Lord. So let's see that. All right. You said 4 details or something?
Are you rolling to see like what people's luck is, or are you just rolling to see who wins?
Yeah, rolling to see who wins, basically.
Then yeah, just give each person a number and roll it.
Okay.
That would work.
And basically, I'll just pick basically I'll just pick the first number, basically.
Well, at that point, you only need to roll 1 die if it's just to choose out of the number of people who wins.
Yeah, we'd only need 1. I was thinking you were doing something else.
1d3 basically.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And basically, he'll basically tip his hat off and basically like, look at that. Look what you got there, my dear child, a guy, a friend. You won the hand. Now take your luck and put it all around. Let's get ready for the next hand because this is going to be the next round.
So,
Sure, I'll go for it.
So Diamond, here's the fun thing. What if I want to lose? Because basically, what Enrique is gonna do is gonna make the Metis win. That's my sole purpose for this poker game. Make a child of Gaia lose and make the Metis win.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say it like this: as you doing that, basically, you'll give up your number 3 spot, and basically, you'll get 10 point. Will get
a halvesies chance.
Yeah, pretty much. Is Dallas basically
Alice is she's just kind of on the periphery. She sat down and she's just kind of watching for right now. She's kind of in her work clothes. So she's...
Yeah, something happens when you approach.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, we'll do it again. And basically, he'll pass out the cards again and be like, let's see. Who will win? Who will win? And basically, he'll swing over there to 10 point. Oh, dear 10 point, you have won. Stack has looked upon you with smile, a gracious smile, with your beautiful antlers sprouting high. Here comes one. Welcome to the game of chances.
What are we anteing for these? For these hands, like.
Yeah, well, that's why I was. What have y'all anteed up so far? I was just saying, like, you could throw like 2 chips in or something, 3 chips.
I get the feeling the number really doesn't matter. I guess if they're not holding actual cash value, so yeah, 10 point Jill will just look bewildered when she wins, and probably especially when he's like, "And your antlers," and she like sheepishly puts a hand up at the base of one of them, like, but.
Let's get ready for another round. Let's get ready for another round. Let's get ready for another round. And basically, he'll divvy out the cards again.
What was that roll?
Basically, this is my role of you don't see that I'm actually cheating, which technically is not really the case. I'm just making sure that someone wins.
So number two. So basically what you're doing, Dan, you're basically forfeiting your hand to go to 10 point, right?
I mean, no, the whole point of the game is actually that I'm lying.
Okay.
Basically, it's not, oh yeah, I unfold. No, that's not fun. No, the whole
Mhm.
purpose
No, he
is
purposely
that
trades out his
I
cards.
put a fight. I put a fight. I just make sure. Basically, I'm not cheating to make myself win. I'm basically technically cheating to make her win.
Okay.
It's that purpose.
So
I'm
in this
putting a
hand, since
show,
you switch
basically.
spots with her, yeah, you won this time. And basically, he'll go over to you and basically like, my exquisite friend, you have won this pot. Now we are about to enter the final round, so get ready for a hand. And basically, he'll slide over, dramatically. Who will win? Final hand, final hand. Who will win? Who will win? Only God knows. And basically, he'll deal the card out once again. And basically, 10 point will win. And basically,
Yes.
he will look.
Just
He
as
will look over.
planned.
He will look over the 10 point and be like, "My lovely lady, you won the game. Your very first time. Now you're rich and now you're famous. Now look to the heavens. Look to the stars." And basically, he'll just disappear.
I am not sure that one can see the star in your establishment.
Or during the day. She kind of glances towards one of the windows.
That doesn't mean the stars aren't there.
I mean, he said, look towards the stars, not look at the stars. So basically just look at the sky.
10 Point has now more chips than she started with. She doesn't seem sure what to do with them, so she's like stacking them in various patterns, like random color patterns.
Congratulations, youngling. It seems you are quite good at this game. I am happy to see that you have chose to indulge in sin.
She kind of flushes and glances aside. I wouldn't mistake luck for skill, Yuff.
Or is it luck? As he smirks and gets up from the table. Congratulations on your well-earned victory. Maybe next time you will actually gamble for money. And he will turn to Chloe. My descendant shall have a discussion with you soon. I am happy to see that some memories are still there for others to learn.
Chloe looks a little more curious than she was before. And she'll just be like, well, whenever your descendant is available and he can find me, I suppose we'll talk then.
And he smiles. Of course, my Lady Fury, I shall be sure to release him from my clutches soon. But as of now, I bid you all farewell, as he will make his way out as he smirks. He smirks as he passes to Shin-Lo. It has been a most interesting evening.
Do not leave without your voucher for some food in Blizzards. And he'll give him a voucher saying free meal, basically, and exquisite. And basically we'll give him a chip of the Shadow Lord on it.
And with that, he will leave as he had his fun.
Shin-Lo will look to the rest. So, play another game.
I wasn't going to, but I mean, can't let 10 point play on her own if she wants to play.
Ten point is deer in headlighted once again, and we'll probably look up to whether it's Shin-Lo or one of the kinfolk and just kind of nudge the pile and just ask, "Can I trade it back in for the green one?"
Oh, and he'll be like, "You set my soul at ease. Who will give to all these people here? Oh, dear friends." And he'll get up on one of the tables. "Oh, kinfolk and guru, giving you all free meals and drink for the grand opening night." And basically everybody's like, "Yeah!" So drink, have your fill, eat. She just wants the green coin. Here you go. And basically, we'll give her the green coin.
Yeah, she'll trade her chips and everything just to get back the green chip with the Fianna symbol on it, and seem perfectly happy.
In that case, Simon will give his chips back.
I ask of you one thing, 10 point, if you don't mind.
What is that, Yuff?
There's a spirit. I would like a shrine built here if you can. With the keeper of the land. Maybe you could bring in some revenues for the set.
And what spirit is this?
I heard about the almighty dollar.
And she tilts her head thoughtfully. I think I would have to speak to Felix for some insight, but I don't see any reason that a shrine couldn't be erected to the spirit of your choice.
Of course. I would like a spirit here to lend its helping hand to guide the wallets of these people for the set needs and goals, and for us to indulge in such innocent vices. Don't you agree, Temple?
Keep in mind, Yuff, a shrine is a place of worship. It will not guarantee that the spirit actually patronizes the place. That will be up to you and your offerings.
Of course. Is this not a place of worship? And everybody be like, yeah! So lay down your burdens, bring me your sin, for a place of worship this is. Your sins and everything. Hallelujah. Well, it's okay if you don't want to play another game. We can sit, congregate, and have something to eat. And he looks out there, out the window and smirks. I see that you have a health and 10 point. Looking very, very, I don't know how to say it.
Sorry, what did he say to 10 point?
He basically said, I could see one of your pack mates outside. He'll look outside the window, and she seems very...
Isn't she like creeping at the entrance or something so she can watch?
She's just kind of observing. She looks fairly satisfied, and she looks like she's weathered with a good day's work in the forge.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry for this. You see a kinfolk, very small, walks up to you. She bows, and then she'll hit like this little bong. And you see Shin-Lo be like, "Excuse me."
10 Point just glances up, shoots a look at the door between Shin-Lo and the gong going off, and then just goes. she just kind of shoots Dallas this kind of apologetic note because she knows what's about to happen.
Your pain, bring it all here, for you are lucky to be here. Heaven shines upon you, heaven shines upon me. Welcome, oh so beautiful Arun. Welcome to the place where vices and everything that you need. Going up with a get offender symbol.
Dallas will just kind of put out a hand. She doesn't. She just closes her eyes and gives that kind of like no thank you smile.
Ah, why don't you take the coin? It will be good in the near future for you.
Maybe some other time.
Your wish is my command. And he'll basically flick it up, and basically you'll just see the kinfolk just basically catch it. Put that up somewhere nice for probably Eric Raya, my pack alpha. He'll probably be here to indulge himself.
Not much of a gambler anyway. I'm pretty bad at it.
But you can learn. It's all you need. So, Heimdall's Raya. How are you liking the new responsibilities?
They're about the same as they were before, except people now who called me Yuff call me Raya.
I guess you will like this, Raya. And he'll basically bow down and basically be on his face and stuff.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong, but you really don't need to do that.
Or you will like this and basically over and basically expose his stomach.
I think you're being flashy for the sake of flashy now, on Rye.
I am nothing but a humble servant. He'll rise up and be like, I guess you're here for your packmate who has been quite, she is winning. Luck is on her side.
I just happened to notice she was in here, so I thought I'd stop by and see what's going on.
Welcome to my house of worship.
How long did it take you to build this?
It took me the weekend and half of today.
Not bad.
With the help of the kinfolks, of course.
Not bad at all.
Of course, this place is a place of communion and also other things. And he'll gather over to where, 10 Point is.
She'll step in and she'll set no, she'll keep her swag on her shoulder, but she'll walk over and she'll look over at 10 Point, put a hand on her shoulder.
No, 10 Point tips back her chin as politely as you please. She's still just kind of fiddling that one green chip in her fingers.
She just kind of gives a light tap to her throat.
Yeah.
What'd you win?
I don't know, but I like this chip.
Simon just show his throat.
She kind of lets out this huff and just like nods at him. She's not touching his throat.
This seems to be mainly just for fun. We don't lose or win anything.
And she'll flick it around so she can see the Fianna symbol etched on it. Seems to be probably the only reason she's really digging this chip.
They also hold out her hand for it.
Offers it into her palm.
And she'll sort of look it over, and then she'll place it up on her knuckles, and she'll begin to roll it between them. A few things she's okay with.
Oh. And basically go in the back, and basically we'll have 2 green coins and basically 1 silver one. Your illustrious Banshee Raya, your pack alpha, a beautiful woman with a great voice, a pal of great galliard. I will give her this as a gift as well, and basically give you the Fiona 2 Fiona tokens and a silver fang one. Lord Bailey.
So am I correct in assuming it's 1 for Banshee, 1 for Aiden, 1 for Balian?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And if it's handed to her, she'll take them. If it's handed to Dallas, I have no idea.
10 point, basically.
And unless Dallas holds out her hands again, they will just get tucked into her swag.
No, she's just kind of rolling the coin before she kind of drops it back into 10 Point's hands.
Yay! She will fiddle with it some more.
And she will reach up.
Go, my bad.
Dallas will open up her swag and then kind of tap 10 Point on the shoulder as she pulls something out of it. And it is, it takes a little bit of squeezing and sort of jostling, but she pulls out a breastplate.
Blink.
It has feathers and long strands of black, sort of like black leather tassels and cloth that looks somewhat tattered and weathered, with the symbol of stag on the front of it.
Oh.
What do you think?
She'll look over the extra etch work and essentially the details, because she's no eye for the function of armor, but aesthetic she can look at.
Is this what you were making when I visited you?
Kind of a leaps and bounds better than it was when you last saw it, right?
Yeah, and he'll look at. Congratulations! This looks damn good.
This is for my alpha, one of a complete set that I'm working on.
I look forward to seeing the rest.
Should
Start
make
work
her
on-
a headpiece to go with it.
Well, I'd like to get the functional pieces.
Yeah. Sorry, she said I should, because it would be
okay. I thought-
artsy.
Yeah. Should be like, not a bad idea.
Something to give a nod to her spirit heritage. More raven feathers. But this is good, Raya. This is very good.
Try it on.
And we'll assume Banshee and 10 Point are of a size then. And she'll stand herself up and probably fumble a good bit and need guidance getting the thing actually strapped on properly.
Dallas assists.
And she'll take a moment to try moving around, see how restrictive it may be, see if it moves fairly freely on her body.
It is almost like a second skin.
And yeah, she will seem befuddled at that when she goes to do things like twist this way or twist that way, and can do so fairly cleanly because it's been cut in such a way that it allows for full range of motion. She'll prove pleasantly surprised. Her eyebrows pop up a little bit. Huh. It's very good, Raya. She'll even take up kind of the Boyer posture, realizing that it does not restrict her arm movement at all. Very good.
Such fine details, such lovely, exquisite work of such good craftsmanship. And Shin-Lo would basically take a had looks, such good work, edge work, oh, beautiful work, done. Splendiferous, I say, dare I say, master level.
Let's not get too. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves just yet, Shin-Lo. There's still a lot that I need to learn, but I'm understanding more and more about metalworking these days.
I have an armor myself that Katya hath made for me, quite exquisite, quite lovely, quite showing the exquisiteness, the profoundness, the urban realization in the armor, showing that the child of rat can certainly make quite great armor. It gives me such great protection when I need it. Yes, it does.
She made you armor.
Yes, Katya made me armor.
I see.
Is there something?
Definite empathy that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna roll her manipulation subterfuge. Because
I mean, it's pretty sure she's pissed, but
coward's armor, you know.
Oh,
with 4 successes.
Oh god, I still haven't bought any subterfuge yet. Jesus. You know, I forgot something this downtime, but I couldn't figure out what it was. The look of distaste is apparent, though to just a passing glance, it wouldn't be apparent, but you guys... Holy shit. Okay, so Shin-Lo, yeah, she's just kind of like that, you
she
know.
lives to the defender, so you're good.
Yeah. No. Well, no, he's got me beat. Yeah, it you know, there's some level of there's some level of
girl, please
animosity.
look.
Yeah.
Girl, please.
For fucking grants. That look of just like girl please has such a burning hot hatred and look of disgust behind it.
So yeah, he'll study that, or he'll like just send it. And he'll just smile. Anyways, with that, I'll let you guys be. I'll see you guys around, and well, thank you, Shin-Lo, for tonight.
Of course, and basically he'll whip his head around towards Dallas, right? And basically like, when I mentioned the armor, you had quite the face. What troubles you?
The moment in Dallas's head, how did he see through my poker face? Curses! She just kind of takes a breath and she'll begin to unhook the straps from 10 points so she can remove the armor and put it back into her swag. She'll obviously cleanse it before she gives it to Banshee. But she just kind of shrugs. Do you know the nature of a coward, Shin-Lo? For the get, it is an unforgivable weakness. If I were to ever show cowardice, there would be a certain level of discussion that would have had to be brought up, whether or not I deserve to be a get at all. When someone throws away their chance at greatness in an act of cowardice. It taints everything that they do from that point forward.
Interesting. So, that was her past deeds, am I correct?
She'll nod.
Let us all take this into lesson, my brothers and sisters of the sect, and kinfolks alike. Let us all take that sometimes we have stumbles in our life that causes us to do things that are besides our nature. Alongside with Kachi on the battlefield, and it seems like she is learning from the ways that she used to know. And I feel that I am very grateful for her honor which she gave to me. That she did this for me. I'm grateful that she even took up the offer for it. So try to judge her for the not of the past actions, but the actions going forward.
We'll have to see what she does from here on out, Shin-Lo. I'm not going to put fist or claw to her or even humiliate her. She knows her shame. I just remain vigilant to make sure that if it happens again, we make sure that it's dealt with accordingly.
Of course, and if push comes to shove, it will be dealt with by the proper channels of basically what the sept has already put in place in the laws. Fits. But until then, let us all show that unity is what we need. Unity, for we are all in this fight.
She'll just kind of look at him and give him a nod.
Someone gives an idle nod as well.
So how has the pack of the Seekers been?
It's it is pretty much like it always is.
Never a dull moment, yes.
Of course. I trust that Raya and Aiden Raya is doing well.
Our alpha has been busy, and our beta has been out of touch for some time with his work. But all is well.
Of course. I will be once the spirit deems me ready, I will be challenging your alpha for the rank of Falston.
I'm sure she'll be delighted to levy you a proper challenge.
If I do say so myself, I feel that we Galliards have to stick together. Wow.
She just nods agreement.
Make sure you take that into consideration about bringing a shrine here and having it for the almighty God.
I'll speak to Felix.
Of course, he is my beta. I will more than happy to have him here as well. Enjoying and indulging in one's vices. Clean for sure. Next time you come in here, and he'll basically throws up the, gotta have that cash. But for you, 10 Point, you are a special one. And basically, he'll whisper in her ear, Omega, buddy.
She kind of seems a little confused by that until he whispers to her, at which point she breaks out a grin.
I hope that you've learned to serve you well with your pack mates, Yev.
Yes, I have learned quite well. And your teachings have helped a lot too.
I'm always here if you need advice, Yev.
Of course. If I am not taking up your time, you are free to leave if you want to. Oh yes, and he'll give her basically a meal voucher if you ever want a meal.
She'll happily take it because, god damn it, she got a steak today out of nowhere. That was a good deal. And yeah, that will also go into her swag.
Also, there will be some nights where this place will not be open, but just to Guru. It will be our poker night. We will congregate, discuss what needs to be discussed, but also be amongst brothers and sisters at the same time.
She nods faintly.
It should be interesting to see how it all pans out.
Of course, you are very vital to this. And basically, he'll look and kind of, tap her, basically, on his shoulder with a finger. You're very important to this.
She'll continue to look a little bashful and go ahead and let herself up from the seat. Glancing to Dallas.
Is there anything I can help you with today, Raya?
No.
Then I should probably be back about my duties. Thank you, Yev.
She'll turn a nod to Shin-Lo.
Of course, anything for my brothers and sisters of the Sept. Come by, relax after your duties, and roll the wheels of fate that you have in your hands. He'll basically point to her hand, dices.
Oh, yeah, she's probably... Actually, those probably got stashed for the moment. She's been enjoying just fiddling the chip.
Mm. You're very lucky.
It does seem that way, at least for the moment. But luck is what we make of it.
Of course.
And she'll politely bob and look to slip outside.
Alice will just kind of nod at Shin-Lo, and she will also make her exit. Likely looking like she's heading towards the seeker cabin.
And 10 Point will amble the same direction, though she does, unless there's some sense of urgency, we'll take a stroll of it, and upon departing fully and properly from the gambling hall, the newly appointed gambling hall, we'll actually pull out and light a cigarette and just indulge in that as she strolls along.
Basically, Shin-Lo basically takes a deep breath and smile, put on his top hat and his monocle, basically his patched up suit that Bonar gave him, and basically he'll just take a deep breath. It's showtime! And basically go out there and end the scene with saying, "Come on, come all into the house. You are here today to dine in your worship." Ha ha ha! As Kinfolk and other groups will start to go up there and some will exit out. This has been another exciting installment of Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York. So, playing, thank you watchers for watching, and see you later.